Hey everyone, let's get this ball rolling. X was directed by Ty West, and it came out this year, 2022. And it is a slasher film slash horror, and it's about a group of friends who venture out onto setting out to making an adult film, and very amateurish. And along the way, they come across some problems. And that's where the movie really grabs you by the throat, without giving away too much. And that's what I liked about this film. Film stars Mia Goth as Maxine. Also stars a lady by the name of Brittany Snow, and the rapper, hip hop singer Kid Cudi, whose real names at the top of my head I don't remember, and some other cast members. Uh, what is there to say about this film? The cinematography, that alone is this is worth watching because of the cinematography. There are moments in the film where the camera wants you to analyze and focus on about what's about to occur and what has occurred. There are scenes where it goes from point A, one scene goes from point A to point B, and then point B to point A, and it goes that way a few moments, but there's reasoning behind it. Or there's a shot, for instance, there's a shot of a group of cows in the field, and that there's a reason for that. The next scene, it explains why. I thought some of the now this slasher film, to me, it's not your average jump scare fest, horror fest. This film, to me, it's set up so beautifully. It was set up so beautifully. You had it, it has a typical, the characters. There's story, a bit of a story for each character and what their goal is by the end of the movie. Along the way, this film does a good job keeping things under wrap. Think of it as blanketed, a veil over something, and slowly but surely that veil is lifted and more lifted, and the more you see, the more shock value is presented, and that's what I really liked about this one. Man, I gotta give major props to Ty West. He makes me want to be a filmmaker and carry on that torch someday. Oh man, wow. Yeah. There are gory moments in it. If you're not into that, then this film isn't for you. Another fact about this film. So it's made in the movie. It's set in Houston, Texas, or part of Texas, and in all actuality, it was actually filmed in New Zealand, which was really surprising but very cool. I love learning, facts about these films. But another surprise throughout this film was the throwback, the old style. This film was made to look as if it was it takes place in 1979, so it's made to look that has that grittiness to it. to the picture quality. So I really dug that. Another thing was some of the scenarios that occurred kind of took me back to older films, such as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There are some callbacks there. The Evil Dead series. And if you haven't watched those films, go ahead and watch them. At least you'll see what I mean. But I had a blast with this one. I will watch it again. Definitely. At least a couple more times to really get that feeling. All right, guys. Till next time.
Maxine? You don't want to leave, do you?
People's eyes are gonna pop out of their damn skulls when they see this.